Well, that was a pretty unsuccessful journey. All I got was this chicken, and I didn't even have time to cook it. Oh my god. How are you doing, guys? Trayoros, what's going on? Trayoros, why are you dressed like that? Why are you dressed like that again? We've done this before. What's going on? What is going on? Here you go, Grim. What is... Oh my goodness, General? General, what are you even doing here?
Dan, welcome. I know this visit is a little bit unexpected, but he's back.
Who's back?
It's Denton. Last time, he had used the cloning machine to store a part of himself, which means when you destroyed him, when he invaded the lab, that wasn't really him. However, you did destroy all of his men, which is good, but he's still hiding away ever since, hatching an even more evil plan that is almost complete. He has no men surrounding him, and he's locked away in the city statue, but his plan is almost complete and it will destroy the whole city. So I bought you your suit. I know you haven't used it for a while, but you're going to need to use it now. It's our only hope.
Wow. Wow, I can't believe it, the little slime. How can he even be back anyway? Of course I will don the suit again, but only if I can teach my Team TDM, how to use it before we go so that we can stop Denton together. As you wish. Alright guys, let's get to work. Wow, so things are getting really crazy. So we've got a nice little package here on the right hand side in the form of the nice ender chest, and we've also got this amazing thing here. Now I'm going to explain what all of these things are now because it's going to be a little bit confusing, but we need to don the suit again to stop Denton, the evil punk. So what we've got in here is what is on the left, which is a power armor tinker table, and the suit that we're going to be wearing is an awesome super suit that I haven't worn in absolutely years. It's a really old thing I used to do. We won't talk too much about it. I didn't get banished or anything. Don't even listen to those rumors. But anyway, let's go for the power armor tinker table, and I'm going to teach you all of the crazy secrets that I've learnt so that you can stop evil in your city as well as Denton today. So first we're going to need to craft our power armor tinker table, and this is the table you can use and is the only table you can use to be able to make changes and also build on your suit. And it costs 4 lapis lazuli, 1 emerald, and then 4 iron ingots. I used to be a superhero, but my counting not quite up to scratch. So now we need the basis of the suit. I'm going to need a power armor helmet, power armor chest plate, power armor leggings, the boots, and also the power fist. Now the power fist is what gives you your firepower. It's crazy. So what you're going to need is pretty much iron and these orange kind of swirly things, which is called wiring, and all that needs is 2 golden nuggets and 1 redstone, and you'll get 8 wiring, which is pretty damn good. And then you need to craft it like this. So you get your kind of normal helmet shaped recipe, but you have 3 iron and then 2 wiring, and a similar thing kind of happens down all of this armor. So you've got the normal chest plate recipe, but instead of iron here, you've got 2 wiring. Then with the leggings, you've got 2 wiring here, and then with the boots, you've got 2 wiring here. So it's not too expensive to make, but the rest will be pretty expensive. Then the fist will require 2 wiring just like this, and 2 iron ingots like this, and then 1 wiring in the bottom right hand corner as well, and that will give you your power fist. And this is going to be amazing. You can also hover over and shift, and as you can see there, it says no installed modules, which is what you're going to need this bad boy for. So let's grab our amazing power suit, and then we can start applying upgrades, which will include an array of items, including some of these, but this is not all of them. So I don't want to show you every single crafting recipe, because you can look at the superhero guide in the description below so that you can figure out all the kind of superpowers that you want and what you're going to need to craft for them. So stuff like armor, you're going to need plating. You can get basic, advanced, and you can get one above that as well, which is the force field. And you're going to have to get the conjunction of all of these ingredients so that you can make your super suit what you want it to be. So stuff like basic plating will require wiring and iron, same as this, but it gets more expensive the more you go up. So this will require diamonds and a piece of wiring. And the force field emitter will require solenoids, which are kind of like a combination of iron and wiring. And you're also going to need ender pearls as well. Control circuits, you're going to need this array of ingredients. Myofiber gel doesn't have a recipe just now, so I think you have to find it from a drop. Then you've got iron thrusters, which are going to make your jetpacks and flying machines and awesome stuff like that. Requires force field emitters, solenoids, and other cool stuff. And then your MV capacitor, which is a version of power for your power suits as well, because you're going to need power for all this incredible stuff. And this requires just a nice little collection of materials here. So that's not too expensive, but when you're going going to need multiple different ingredients. It gets a little bit expensive, but this is OP. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Right then, let's start making our amazing suit. And I'm going to show you all the powers you can have right now, and then we'll get to destroying Denton, because we think we still got time. We need to wait till sundown, really, and it's not going to take too long. So let's get to this and begin by right-clicking this table, and this will come up. Now, if you don't have your armor in the inventory, then none of this will come up. It will tell you don't have any, so you need to place them in your inventory first to be able to use them, or wear them. I think you can wear them as well. And we're going to start with the helmet. So when you click a certain part of your armor, you will have all of the upgrades that you can give to it. So with all of them, there is an armor slot, and you can upgrade it 4 times. You can have basic iron plating, diamond plating, energy shield, or heat sink. You've also got your energy, which does keep your suit going, and you can actually use this with industrial craft and I think universal electricity as well. But when you've just got this by yourself, then you just kind of craft the batteries and put them in. So we're going to go for, what are we on the helmet at the minute? So you're going to need power for your different elements, and pretty much the only useful things on the helmet are the water electrolyzer and the night vision. Now, the water electrolyzer is as follows. When you run out of air, this module will jolt the water around you, electrolyzing a small bubble to breathe from. So basically, while you're drowning, when your last bubble disappears, you'll get a full bar, but you'll also kind of use up some of your battery. So let's put some of this battery on, and as you can see, when you click each upgrade, it will provide you with a certain amount of ingredients you're going to need to make it. So for an advanced battery, you're going to need an MU capacitor, and then you click install if this MU capacitor is in your inventory. So click install, and then you'll be able to choose your different options. Now, this tinker section can get a bit heavy and a bit kind of confusing, but basically, the more powerful your stuff is, the more power it's going to use up, and also the heavier it is. So do pay attention to the weight, because the heavier the suit you're wearing, the least things you're about to do, and the slower you will walk as well. So let's make the battery size full, just so that we can use as much of the stuff as possible. And we are going to install the water electrolyzer, and we've also got night vision, which allows you to see at night and underwater as well. And then we have special, which is flight control, which it can be used later on. So we won't go over that just now. We're going to get the water electrolyzer, which requires 1 LV capacitor. Install that, and this doesn't have any tinker kind of things at all. And then we've got night vision as well, which requires a hologram emitter and a control circuit. Click install, and you'll be able to have that installed on the helmet. So now we've got that on the helmet, I'm just gonna pop that bad boy, and I'm gonna pop them all on. Actually, let's do this, and it'll tell you how much energy you've got as well. So we've got 12k out of 50k, which is pretty awesome. And we're going to have a look at how this works. So you can see here we've got night vision, and we'll be able to see under the water. Very, very nice. And also, when I go into game mode 0, you'll be able to see that when I run out of breath, it will zap the water and also take away some of my power, which is located on the right hand side by a blue bar. So my power isn't full up too much, but that is still quite a lot of power, and we need 2 bubbles down to go, and then it will zap the water. There you go, take a little bit of power and refill the bar straight away. So how cool is that? I think that's really handy, especially if you're like building underwater, going on an ocean trip or something, or just have a boat with a hole in it. So yeah, that's pretty handy. And now we're going to move on to, let's go on to, where are we starting? Let's go on to the chest plate, and let's add some armor to it. So you have different armor sizes. Let's go for energy shield, which is one of the most powerful ones, and you can have the strength of the armor tweaked as well. So the highest you go, it takes up the most energy and gives you 6 points of armor, which is pretty damn cool, and will add some weight as well. So let's add a battery to here, because this is when it gets to seriously cool stuff. So we've got a nice collection of upgrades for the chest plate. We've got parachute, we've got glider, and we've got jetpack. So let's install some of these, and I'm able to install all of these because I'm in creative mode at the moment, but originally you will need to have all the ingredients which are down here. So for the jetpack, for example, you will need an iron thruster. So you can control and tinker with the jetpack's thrust. So if I just put it on a minimum amount and just hold space, you'll see that I don't go up very far. But if I just put this on and then put the thrust all the way to the top, I'll hold space and I'll go all the way to the top and keep on going. But that's in exchange for some power as well. So you can see the difference, but it will take loads more power, obviously. We also have the activate camouflage, which is actually a way to go invisible. So if I just install this, you will see that I am now invisible. I can't see me. The general can't see me. So that's probably not the best right now, because the general is going to need to see me. And if you ever want to uninstall something, just click the salvage button, and I think you have a chance of getting these back. I think the longer you've been using it, the less chance you have, because all the parts are going to be rotten and stuff. But take that off and you're all good. And then we've got the cooling system, which again will allow you to cool down your heat producing modules. So the things to note are the parachute, the glider, and the jetpack. So let's let's go into the air, and we can do two things. We can actually hover to the ground. So if I'm holding shift, I can actually glide to the ground, which is really cool. Now, I don't know if you have a parachute above you. You don't. But, wow. I forgot to show you how awesome I look. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. I look amazing. Wow, look at that rendering, look at that detail. Yes, this is still Minecraft. It looks amazing, and this is a suit that I have not worn for absolutely ages. Again, we won't talk about the story, but we have the parachute, which we just looked at. But let me just get out of normal flying mode. You can actually control the way you're gliding with the other one, which is called the glider. You can actually kind of fly around almost when you're falling. So if you jump off a mountain, hold shift, and then forward, you can kind of turn your falling momentum into forward momentum, which is really cool. So you're kind of gliding to the ground, and then you can just hold shift to use your parachute. So very, very handy stuff. And again, it will take power for every time you use it. Right then, onto the leggings now. And this has some cool ones. Let's just put an advanced battery on here and increase the battery size. And we have kind of some extra chips which will allow you to upgrade your armor so that you can have some really cool buffs. The first one is sprint assist, then you have jump assist, swim boost, and uphill step assist. So let's install all of these. And these all have tinkering, I think. So you all kind of have different power distributions and stuff like that. So the sprint assist, let's put all of them this far. So there's one where you can actually either just have it affecting when you double tap up or your W key, or you can have it while you're walking. So let's just have it normal when you double tap. So look how fast I'm sprinting around. Oh my god, Treyarch looks fantastic today. He's looking the part for today's mission. But look, if we the sprint, that's really cool. And now if I put walking assist on, it will work all the time, which is really cool. So let me just put that on walking assist. And now I am walking faster, and then I will sprint faster as well. Very nice, but also consumes a lot of power. So let me just turn that down, because that's way too fast. We don't want too much walking assist. Then we've got the jump assist. If I put all these to max, I will just jump normally, and you go all the way up in the air. I'm just tapping the space bar right now. Look how amazing that is. That's quite a way to jump, which is very handy. You've got the swim boost, which obviously is going to be able to add extra thrust when you are swimming. And then let me just turn this down. And then we're also going to have the uphill step assist, which is kind of interesting. So if I just jetpack over here, you will be able to see that I can... Oh my god, I'm so heavy right now. That's the bad thing about having all the upgrades, is that you're really heavy. But if you've got the sprint assist, it's a bit easier. But as you can see, I'll walk up to this, and it will just instantly allow me to pop up one block, which means you don't have to press space, you don't have to jump. You can kind of just walk up anything as long as it is one block high, which is really, really handy. So let's get back into the lab again. Here we go with the jetpack. So amazing. You need to kind of work out how to do it, because it's a lot different than creative flying. But let's carry on. I think we've only got one more thing to look at. Let's have a look. Yeah, we do, which are the boots, and they kind of have only two upgrades. The first one is the jet boots, which are similar to the jetpack and will just kind of burst you into the air. And then we also have the shock absorbers, which I'm going to install because they work as kind of like a feather falling enchantment, so you don't take damage when you fall. Because when you're boosting into the air with a jetpack, if you don't have that feather falling upgrade, you will take fall damage, which is bad. So yeah, that's not really advised. Now, we've gone through all of the power suit upgrades. My suit is powered to the max, and it also looks absolutely amazing. But what we're going to do now is the power glove, which is pretty much the most interesting thing, and it's a multi-tool weapon, so it can act like different things depending on how many upgrades you've applied to it. So for example, it can be an axe, it can also be a pickaxe, and it can also be a shovel. So let me just install all of these. Let me just install all the upgrades, then I'll show you what it is. It can also be shears, it can also be something so you can farm large areas at the same time. And I'm just going to install all of these and make sure we know what we're doing and just kind of try them all out. So we've also got some awesome weapons, which are not obviously included in normal Minecraft, but it will give us some amazing stuff. So let's put the battery up and put some of these all the way up to half and stuff so that they work really well. And here we go, there's that one. The voltage goes up, but remember, the more you put on, the more power you're going to need. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there's the blink drive as well, so let's install that and up the range to the maximum. Right then, so all you need to do with the power glove, as I speed around this world, oh my god, it's turning tonight, we're gonna have to leave soon. But we should have enough time before it kind of sets, so we can go to the city and destroy Denton before his masterful plan comes to action. You know what? I'm just gonna jetpack over here. And what the amazing thing about the Power Fist is that it can do everything in one tool. So you're not gonna need to carry any swords, any shears, any hoes, anything. And it also looks amazing. Look at my Power Claw. I'll just unequip it. I got my chicken in my hand, and now I've got my Power Fist. Wow, it's crazy. So to change what the Power Fist does, you just need to shift and move your mouse wheel. As you can see, it's kind of moving around there. The thing we're going to start with is this, I guess, which is the one that can, I can't really remember all the names, but it can not only cut your opponents in half, but it can shear trees as well. So if I hold right click, you'll see that it will charge up, let go, and out comes a spinning disc, and it will chop up leaves and your opponents as well. How crazy is that? Look at that. That 3D rendering is beautiful. Let's move to the next one, which is, oh god, it's the kind of like the it's kind of like a machine gun actually. So if you hold right click, you will see that it'll kind of power up, and I've heated up too much. Oh god, you see on the right hand side my meter that looks like lava has powered up, and what that means is that it's getting too hot. So I've got a lot of power in this bad boy gun here, and the more I use it, the more my suit will heat up. It's bad. It's awful. So here we go. Yeah, we're too hot, we're on fire, and we'll take damage at the same time. But let's move on to the next one, which is, I think this is called the plasma cannon, and this is the most awesome one. Check this out. You hold right click, power it up like you would a bow, and look at me. I'm a flipping robot superhero. It's crazy. And then let go, and it will explode. Let's explode this cactus here. Boom. Oh my god, that's cool. That is crazy cool. And now we're going to jump and just hit the ground. Boom. Yes, beautiful. And if you upgrade all of the power and stuff, you can get bigger explosions, which are awesome. And I think I'm going to select that one to destroy Denton with, because he's a punk. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is kind of like a portable table, which we were using earlier. And you right click, and you just get to upgrade while you're on the move, so you don't need to take that table with you anywhere. This one, I'm not too sure what happens. I think you can move machines around with it, and it apparently works with loads of mods as well, so that is really, really cool and really handy. This one is quite confusing as well, because when you right click, it kind of puts down kind of a landmine, I guess, but I'm not sure what it does just yet, so you're going to be able to research that a little bit more and find out for yourself. And then we move on to this, which is the hoe. Now this is awesome. Now you right click the ground. I'm going to need some dirt actually. Where's the dirt at? Let's go over here. Amazing jetpack. Nope, I've fallen in water. Oh god. I still need to get used to this suit. I haven't worn it in absolutely years, but if we right click on this dirt here, I think it's because there's loads of snow around actually. Let me just edit this quickly. Here we go, and upgrade the hoe section. Where is it? Here we go. And put the radius massive. You can actually hoe a ton of ground at the same time. So let's just select the hoe again. And here we go, right click, and look at all that. The tilled ground is everywhere, and the higher the radius, the more it'll be able to do at the same time. Look at that. Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Right then, we've got a little bit of time left, and we've also got shears, which will just allow us to use shears as normal. We then have this one, which is really cool. It's kind of like an ender pearl in a gun, so if you right click, you'll be able to be teleported wherever you like, and of course you can change the radius whenever you like in the workbench as well. And I think that's pretty much it. It will also work as an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel too, which is amazing. Let's teleport back to the lab. Come on. Range me, here we go, beautiful, jump over, and now I think that is everything that you need to learn about this amazing power suit. Now, me and Treoris are gonna go to the city and take down this Denton punk. I can't believe I'm having to do this again. But let's go. I'll meet you there, guys. Right then, guys, I am here. I've been flying around for ages, and what I'm looking for is a beacon, because apparently that is what Denton is using for the power for his amazing project. Well, not amazing, kind of destructive and annoying. So if we look out for a beacon while I'm using my jetpack here, we should be good to go. Let me just get on top of this building and see what's going down. Can anyone see a beacon anywhere? Let me just get into my normal view. I desperately need to find this beacon, because otherwise the whole town is just going to destroy. And look how amazing this city is as well. We do not want this to happen, guys. We do not want it to happen to at all. And oh my god, there it is. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the statue there. I think the general did mention he was in the city statue. So let's go to the top and get this punk. Denton, are you within? He's here. Oh my god, let's punch this out. Denton, what the hell is wrong with you? Nice mask, by the way, buddy. What are you doing? Is this the source of your power? What is going on? No, Denton. No, you cannot do this. You cannot do this again. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to select this plasma gun, and you're going to perish with this statue and this cannon as well. You've even used a golden laptop. How dare you? How dare you? Give me a good reason why I shouldn't do this. You don't have one. Are you ready for this, Denton? You're going down, and I may go down with it. I don't care, Denton. You're going down. Goodbye. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that felt awful. Where am I? Dan, you're finally awake. What even happened, General? I feel awful.
The blast from your plasma cannon destroyed the head of the city statue, which took the evil plan Denton was hatching with it. However, when police searched the scene, Denton was nowhere to be seen and you were collapsed on the floor. This war is not over yet, but at least you've stopped it for now.
Wow, really? Oh my, it's just always a pain in my butt. Why? Why is he always a pain in my butt? But anyway, guys, I slept in my power suit. Wow, that must have been uncomfortable. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Denton is still out there, unfortunately. I managed to stop him now, and hopefully you can stop the evil in your city terrorizing your Minecraft world with this amazing mod too. And if you want to check it out and try it for yourself, please check the description below to try it out. And also, if you enjoyed the video and loved seeing Denton get foiled yet again, then please do hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. And also, if this happens to be the first video that you've seen by me, then please do hit that subscribe button for daily Minecraft videos. Denton, I will get you. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks for your support and help in ridding Denton from the city, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!